When we give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed. Maya Angelou. Grand Rising! If you are a first time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your consistent support. We can give of ourselves so easily to our jobs, our kids, our significant others, our friends and family, and our community. Giving is beautiful and deeply fulfilling, but without the counterbalance of receiving, we can find ourselves off kilter, burnt out, and depleted. Giving and receiving live in harmony with each other, just like the inhale and exhale of your breath. We cannot breathe out or give too many times without inevitably needing to breathe in or receive in order to be replenished. So today's meditation is a practice to rebalance ourselves through our breath to welcome the harmony of giving and receiving. But before we start, if you haven't already done so, please like, comment, if you care to share. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe to Inspirational Moments with Joseph Long, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you may be notified every time I post something new. Now, these may seem like small gestures to you, but to me, they mean a lot. Thank you. So let us begin. So relax and let yourself settle into comfort. Ease yourself into that special place where your body is relaxed, your mind is clear, and your spirit is ready. If thoughts begin creeping into your head, calling for your attention, just bring your awareness to the motion of your breathing and concentrate on this simple rhythm. Let your breath pull you in deeper and watch as everything else dissolves around you. The thoughts, the fears, the to-dos. Let them fade away into the background as you find oneness with your breath. Breathe in and receive. Breathe out and give. This is our mantra: to find harmony, to find balance. So breathe in fully now, imagining that what you're receiving fills you completely in your mind, body, and soul. And then breathe out all the way to the end of your exhale, giving yourself to the world. Breathe in and receive. Breathe out and give. Imagine that with every breath in, the air fills every part of you that needs replenishing, that craves wholeness, that desires more. Imagine that with every breath out, you're releasing a bit of yourself, giving the world around you, feeling the harmony of this beautiful cycle. Breathe in and receive. Breathe out and give. Rest in the harmony here. Find peace in the equilibrium. You deserve to receive. You deserve to give. You are whole. Now coming back to the conscious world, open your eyes with an alert state of waking consciousness. Grateful for taking this time for giving and receiving. Namaste. The action of giving and receiving has a powerful impact on relationships, not only with others, but with yourself as well. Think about the past experiences with your past experiences of giving and receiving. After some consideration, you may realize that you are better at one than the other. Are you one of those people who are naturally a giver, a doer, or caregiver? How do you react to receiving compliments? Is it with ease and gratitude, or do you get the urge to deflect and minimize praise? What has been your history of receiving love? Does it come with struggle and hardship? Ideally, the exchange of giving and receiving is effortless. When there is a struggle, it is worth examining and figuring out why. There is no doubt that giving is celebrated. You may have been taught the importance of giving by your parents, friends, or extended community as you were growing up, but probably wasn't modeled or celebrated as much as the importance of being able to receive. You may consider yourself a great giver, but if you have a hard time receiving, over time you may develop feelings of resentment, anger, and burnt out. Remember that you can't pour from an empty cup. You need to know how to replenish yourself and have your needs met. Ultimately, the better you are at receiving, the better you become at giving. And so it is. Yes, see who's on here. All right, so on YouTube, I have Miss Pamela, as she says, Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising, Miss Pamela. She also states, I am happy to receive. I am more joyful to receive. Yes, yes. This is an issue I learned that I've had and still working through. And I want to thank, see, I'm so grateful for the people that's in my circle. And I'm gonna name drop. I want to thank you, Talisa. She's not on here. I don't see her at this moment. Because she told me a couple of years ago, I didn't quite understand what she meant. And to be honest, I didn't totally agree with her at that time. But now I see, as I've been going through my inner working and outer working these past couple of months, she said that I am a people pleaser. Now I took that as kind of as a negative. Wasn't offended from her because she's one of the few people who could tell me almost anything, and I know it's coming from a place of love. There's no malice at all. But I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? That's true. For an example, in the theater world, I was doing stage managing back to back to back. Now, mind you, I consider myself a performer, an actor, before I consider myself a stage manager. I'm an okay stage manager, but I think I'm a much better actor and performer. As a matter of fact, I feel more fulfilled when I'm on the stage and being expressive and giving them, I think people understand what an actor is. You see an actor, that you see their work, but stage manager, you don't realize, most people don't realize everything when you go to a stage production, even when you see a movie, there's a production manager. People don't realize everything you see on stage, on a movie, a film, whatever, there is a stage manager, a production manager that's behind the scenes calling out everything, making sure everything is run smoothly. If there's an issue with transitions, with lighting, with costumes, props, any of that, ideally, the stage manager has dropped the bomb. But when everything is running smoothly, it's that stage manager to think, not the director. The director gets a lot of kudos, and I'm not downplaying what the director does. The director does a lot, but the stage manager is the director's right hand man or woman. When the show begins, the director's job is done, and the stage manager becomes the number one person. Just to give you but anyways, I went on a tangent there. My point was, in the theater world, as a stage manager, I realized I was doing a lot of stage manager gigs, and on top of working full time, knowing that it would cause me both mental and physical issues. But I was doing it anyway to appease and please people. So So once I stopped doing that, for one, I learned who was really for me. And two, my life became a lot less stressful, health wise, a lot better. But the point is, the ultimate point is that I learned that I give more than I receive. I had no balance of giving and receiving. And as this practice, as this video is illustrated, I'm hoping is also bringing the point to you, is that we have to have a balance. Now, because I know society, our parents, whatever, church even has taught us that giving is important. You got to give. It's almost as like if you receive, it's kind of a selfish thing, but there has to be a balance of the two. You can't be giving more than you receiving. You can't be receiving more than you giving. There has to be a balance. Not only because of what it does for the balance and harmony in the world, but the balance and the harmony it causes within self. Hope that makes sense. Miss Pamela, I don't know why you retract the messages. I'm happy to receive, but even more joyful to. Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you for touching and agreeing. On Instagram, I have Miss Bernie. Hello, Miss Bernie. Grand Rising, my healer extraordinaire. Miss Pat. Hello, Miss Pat. Grand Rising. I thought about you, Miss Pat, when I was putting this script together, because I remember when working with you. I don't know. I would say at the time when it came to giving, you outgave me, and that's something to say, because anyone who's worked with me in the office know that I was big at employee engagement and doing things for the team. So I thought about you. I know you give, and I think you're pretty good with receiving as well. But as I stated, I learned that that was an issue of mine, of not receiving. I had even issues as it is stated in the ending message of receiving compliments. I'm still working on receiving compliments. When my mom made her transition, I also had to work on allowing people to do things for me and with me. The decluttering process, that was part of that too. Allowing people in and to work with me through my healing process. So good to see you, Miss Pat. Grand Rising to you. Miss AP, I see you. Grand Rising, my friend. Good to see you. Miss Pat says, hit the notification bell. Thank you. Yes. First, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, yeah, I forgot. IG has a notification bell too, don't it? Because I remember when people was trying to find me, friend me, and when I was going live, they were saying they weren't being notified. So I think there's a notification option too on IG. So yes, hit that notification bell on both Instagram, my Instagram, friend me on Instagram, which I think most of you all subscribe on my YouTube channel, and make sure you hit those notification bells on both of them. Therefore, so you'll be notified, one, when I come on live, two, if you're unable to make it live, you at least get notification. I know on YouTube, you'll get a notification of everything I post, every new post. So thank you all for tuning in. And this concludes today's practice. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and for your active participation. And I look forward to virtually seeing you all again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube and Instagram channels. Don't forget, tomorrow is Friday.